part of the way that really creates emotional liberation is that the business model of the past was gain first. This is what's happened over the last 30 years, mostly in our business schools. In other words, what's the margin? How can we make money? What's the size of the marketplace? Who are the competitors? You know, all that kind of analysis. It's very important and really works great. Except for one thing. It doesn't engage people. So if most of the time you're in a meeting and the way your meetings are conducted is people are talking about what's the negative variance to your budget, it's just not exciting. So companies that are metric driven have a really hard time with coming up with new ideas. So the only thing they can do is buy companies. There's a book called The Innovator's Dilemma that's written on why large companies have such a hard time coming up with a new idea. Most companies really have a hard time. So they buy other companies, and then they become really good at stripping the value out of that other company and getting rid of the carcass and moving on, right? I mean, I'm not making this up. And these companies that are metric-driven know that this is a lose-lose game. There's no future in this. But there has to be a different model, a different paradigm. And the paradigm is simply turning this the other way around, and you think, how much good can we do? How much good can we do? And if we do all that good, is there a business in that? So for Johnson & Johnson, is there a business in wellness? And the answer is, are you kidding me? At the rate we're killing ourselves? If we do as much good as we can, we're going to grow exponentially, and we're going to find that we probably are unique in the marketplace and have more gain than we could get any other way. So we come into the world called corporate social responsibility. The definition that I like for corporate social responsibility is the business commitment to environmental, social, and economic sustainability. All three are important. All three are critical. But for most of us, corporate social responsibility is incomplete thinking. And that's because people put it into three basic categories. In this world, I say there's the Ice Age. The Ice Age are people who don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, we have a community responsibility. When did that happen? Okay, so you've got those people in that realm. Then you've got the CSR group who sort of view it again as a duty or a tax. And in that CSR group, what happens is you get a lot of random acts of giving. I call it like giving $50,000 to 50,000 panhandlers. You know, submit your request and we'll just sort of spread the money like fairy dust and make sure that it gets written up in some local business reporting newspaper. And then there's people that are really serious about how can we do something that would really make a meaningful difference in terms of increasing people's quality of life, bringing hope to the world, or healing the planet. And that's the hot zone. That's where consumers and employees want to be. This is all shifted towards that hot zone in an accelerating way, and what's really, really accelerated is this massive Great Recession.